So when did you actually start putting money into the rap?
Well, like 2017,
Mm-hmm.
2018. 17, because I went to prison 2018.
Oh yeah, what'd you get locked up for?
It was self-defense.
Self-defense.
Yeah.
All the way back then?
Yeah.
Because there's a story going around about you. Is this the story that we've heard about, that you beat a body?
No, that's the second one.
Oh, okay. That was more recently.
Yeah.
But so this self-defense, like you had to shoot somebody at that time?
Yeah, it was self-defense.
What happened?
Oh, just self-defense, really. Like,
Somebody tried to rob you, or
yeah, it was self-defense. Yeah,
and they lost their life?
self-defense.
Is it tough to talk about, or is it just like out of
it's kind of
respect?
tough. You know, I'm not one of them guys that glorify. Ooh, I don't even bring the energy. Like I don't, like I just don't like. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, bro. Like I ain't know that ain't my shit. Like I just did what I had to do to defend myself. Like for real. Like I hate talking about it. Like it's cool because we doing an interview, but I'm to be somebody like just out and just period, like, cause it ain't nothing. I don't glorify it or nothing, like for real. Like it ain't nothing I'm excited about. It ain't cool, like, but I did what I had to do. You see what I'm saying, like,
Right.
And I'm here talking to you.
Cause okay, I'll just put this out there: is that we interview a lot of Chicago rappers, and something that I keep hearing people in the streets in Chicago say is that basically like that's how you get your rep in Chicago. Is that they don't really care if you're getting money or whatever. It's like you got to have bodies in order to really be somebody in certain environments, which is kind of hard for somebody like me to even comprehend. It could be that serious.
Yeah.
Is it like that in Memphis, or is that not glorified as much?
I feel like it's like that, like in the world, like they glorify this shit, like, you know, some people glorify this shit, some people don't. Like, I know I don't. Like, I just know I know what I'm gonna do when it's time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all.
Is it something too where like, I mean, it's a small city. You might know about the family of certain people and stuff, and you don't want to necessarily like open up old wounds.
What you mean by that? Like, what you mean?
Well, you know, if you talk about like, you know, if somebody loses their life and like they got brothers or sisters or family members, and it can be kind of weird for them to see somebody like they might perceive you talking about it in an interview as being kind of distasteful.
Yeah. Can, yeah. You know, people take stuff different, like, but you know, I'm handling everything respectful. I ain't on her hollering, we smoking dead ops and all this shit.
You don't
like,
do all that?
I ain't doing like, you know.
Is that, do you feel like that's not cool in Memphis in general, or is that just you?
Nah, that's just me.
Mm.
Nah, that's just me. I'm just me. Like, I'm just one-on-one. I'm just me, like, for real. Like.
And so how long do you have to go sit down for that? Or were you just sitting down awaiting trial?
I was fighting and they end up, because they don't actually, California don't have a self-defense law. It happened in California.
It happened out here. What were you doing here?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. You were out here hustling to some extent. Oh, damn. So it wasn't somebody locally. It was somebody out here?
Yeah, it was out here. Man. Crazy. It was out here, dog.
Well, you were going to do a purchase and somebody just tried to
shit just happened.
relieve you of your money?
Some quick shit. Yeah, some quick shit. They tried to get me. I was on point.
Wow. So what was it like being locked up out here as somebody who's not from here?
I ain't gonna lie, it was crazy as hell.
Right.
It was crazy as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all county jail, all this shit, like, this shit was crazy. Like, fighting. Oh, yeah, for sure, you had to fight. We fighting them motherfuckers. Like, even, like I had to learn, like, the whole shit, like, you know, they come like, where you from? And all that, ooh.
And you're like, Memphis.
I'm like, what?
And they're like, what?
They like, fuck Tennessee. I'm like, what? I'm like, fuck Tennessee, what the hell?
Really?
Like, you know, y'all shit set up different, like California shit set up different, like, you know, different streets, hood, every street of hood, like.
Because I talked to so many people that are from here who got locked up out there and heard about how you have to fight and how
for sure. This shit different out here, like.
But being from Nashville or from Memphis, how do you even figure out who you got to fight in that environment?
Our shit ain't like that.
Right.
Our shit ain't like that. I ain't gonna lie. Cali gonna make you tough. I ain't gonna lie. Hell yeah.
But then you end up.
I hate it having, but I needed that experience was crazy as hell in there. Like, they were cool. Like, I ain't saying they were cool, bro. Like, I ain't saying I glorifying doing the time. Like, but it was like college, like in gladiator school at the same time. Like it was college and gladiator school. I learned a lot of shit in there, and it made nigga more tough, like mentally.
Because like all the gang shit and all the politics, it's all the first time you even hearing about most of this, right?
The politics shit is fuck crazy out here. Like, you know, we don't see this shit down there where I'm from. Like, we don't like where I'm from. They don't even know about this shit going on. Like in them, like they don't even know this shit. Like,
Right.
man, just from I ain't gonna lie. Let me be real. Adam, them folks fucked me up when they said blacks get a haircut on Saturday. I ain't gonna lie, they fucked me up in that joint. Just the whole separation, like the whole. I ain't gonna lie, they fucked me up just saying that because we don't see that down there where I'm from.
But
like,
so when you've been locked up in Memphis and it's not divided on racial lines?
no,
Okay.
hell no, I ain't never seen that.
Really?
Never. Listen to me, Adam. They fucked me up mentally. I'm like, I'm calling my people like, bro, we had different phones and shit. We not using this shit is separate. Like this shit crazy. Never seen no shit like this in my life, bro. Like
It's crazy though because as much as that shit sounds racist and backwards and stuff, from talking to so many people in that environment, it makes me realize that actually that kind of allows for things to run smoother.
yeah,
Because then it's like it makes like, all right, if you're a random black dude and you want to steal something from a Mexican dude, you have a real reason not to because of the fact that your own gang is gonna or your own race is gonna handle you if you go and fuck with some other race. So it kind of creates a lot more order, right?
It is organized. It is. It's organized. It's more organized. Yeah, it's organized. Bro.
Although the fact that you have to show up and just fight other people from other gangs randomly is like that's just kind of wild.
It's like I mean, like, where you from? Oh, you got an enemy over here. You got an enemy down there. You got an enemy. Like, this shit was going on. I'm like, God damn.
But they're telling you have enemies just because you're from out of town or what?
No, I'm just saying what I saw.
Okay.
I'm just watching this going on. Like, I'm just watching how the program being run. Like, soon somebody come in, like, where you from? Ooh. Mm-hmm. This shit was crazy. Like, I went through shit in that motherfucker like a nigga was like it was, we was in that joint. I ain't know what the hell was going on out. I still didn't understand how y'all talk, like how y'all.
Trust me, if I got locked up right now, I'd be confused.
He came to me like, you tripping? I'm like, no, I ain't tripping. You know, that means something different where I'm from. Like, like that mean like you tripping, like, ooh, like we don't take it like fighting or tripping, like where I'm from, what we said. But I didn't know that mean fighting, like out here. You tripping like, ooh, that mean you want to fight, like. I didn't know this shit, like. So when I walked, because when he came to me, he was like, you tripping? I'm like, no, I'm just chilling. Ooh. Because that's how we take it down there. So I walked out. One of them niggas holler out, no, because he trying to fight. Ooh. He trying to do what? I'm on that. I ain't know he was on there. I ain't know that. What you say, cuz? You tripping? Like, what you trying to fight? Oh, come on. Yeah, come on, I love this shit. Come on. I ain't know I had to learn everything, bro. Like, I ended up turning it to one day, like, just on bullshit, like.
You weren't affiliated by the time you left?
Nah, I'm already, I'm already, like.
From something that kind of translates to out here?
Yeah, exactly. And they ain't know nothing about it,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I've seen like that's confusing to a lot of people. While there's like certain Memphis rappers who they're straight up.
It's a lot of gangs that
is an LA hood, and then but I've seen YouTube videos that kind of explains how certain like trafficking routes and why it might end up being like that. Not like right now, but like in the past, and that's how they ended up kind of. Because to a lot of people, it's confusing. Like, how could you be a Blood or a Crip?
Yeah.
And you're from the other side of the country.
Exactly.
But it's like, if you're really doing business, that actually kind of makes sense, right?
They were like, you a what? I was like, man, I'm a what? Ooh, they like, they ain't never heard of that. They ain't never heard of stuff. It was just crazy, man. Like, it was crazy in that joint. Like, it was crazy.
But
like,
how long were you in there?
I did like, I want to say I fought the case probably like 4 or 5 months in the county, and I did the rest of the time like in prison.
Well, how long
like
was
2
it?
2 years in prison.
2 years.
Yeah.
Wow. And you decided to go with the self-defense?
No, they end up. Like I said, California does not have a self-defense charge. Like,
okay.
So they broke it out like all the way down to the assault. Like they had to wire this shit like because it was self-defense, but they don't have their charge.
Right.
Y'all don't have their charge out here. Like, it is no such thing as self-defense out here. Like, wow. Like, and then they was just like, I'm a felon with the gun. It was just all that. Like, I had to do it. They just had to give me with something. Like, you're supposed to have a gun. So some finna stick with you. You got gun charges already. Some you pass. So that's how they did it. So.
All right, so you see it. We just hit 500K. You know what that means? That means you gotta subscribe and get us to 600K because we are dangerously close to 666K. Let's go.